Welcome to Item Feud episode 10.2, and today I'm sorry that I didn't feature Max Vecto's fan art in episode 10.1, but I'll show it in this episode. I apologize. Thanks, Max Vecto. Okay, time to look at you guys throwing items at each other. An intense mirror battle happened. It started with Molub using a magnet on Chainchomp Brayden, and a Green Bean using a magnet on Molub. Molub decided to use a mirror on a Green Bean's magnet to make it go back to him, and Chainchomp Brayden decided to mirror the magnet back to Molub, but since Molub already has a mirror activated, Molub mirrored the mirrored magnet back to Chainchomp Brayden. Chainchomp Brayden had another mirror though, and used that to double mirror Molub's magnet back to him, except Molub had an extra mirror too and double mirrored Chainchomp Brayden. Chainchomp Brayden decided to use a shovel to get an extra mirror from Yoshi's corpse and triple mirrored Molub back. Molub ran out of mirrors and accepted defeat. So 5 mirrors were used this round. Molub also used Supervision, Page, and Clues on a Green Bean. Fonda used Mystery Box Butler and a Page. Max Vecto used Spy to join Team Ivy for a round. Sid used a Page. And lastly, War Bunny used Elves, and I made a bad response for him. You're welcome, War Bunny. The contestants gave me 15 submissions to the prompt. Scientists think they know what happens when you hit puberty, but what really happens? 12 people decided to vote, and these losers didn't vote. But before we dive into results, did you know that from now on, everyone that dies is going to be able to give their last words or eulogy in the .1 episode after they die? How exciting. Not only that, but once we hit 10 contestants, which will be right now, we will stay with only one prizer and only one person dying. Also, the prizers get a super special prize this round. Our first place winner got 67.35% and did 6.81% better than second place. That submission was, your body secretes a chemical that makes you physically able to play T-rated games, which was made by Max Vecto. Congrats, your super duper special prize is that you get to make an icon that you will be represented by. Just DM me a PG image that you want your icon to be. Second place will also get this prize, and their name is Chainchomp Brayden, who has prized 4 times now. And we will now go down to the elimination zone. Next is War Bunny, Mousehock 9, Tyranar, Fonda, Lady Molub, Fonda's Page, Molub's Page, and Check-In. We're left with my terrible elf response, Sigh of Disdain, Sid and Sid's Page, and a Green Bean Casserole who has been close to death many times. The team with the worst average percentile is Super Treem. One more death for Super Treem, and we will be switching up teams. The people who are safe are Sid and a Green Bean Castle, which unfortunately means Sigh of Disdain is eliminated from Item Feud. The item made after you is going to be called Sleeping Pill. You use this on a contestant to make them sleep during results. Because of this, they won't receive any items or results, and I won't say their name during it either. Good job making it this far, Sigh of Disdain, but you were 1 short from the top 10. You can DM me a eulogy that I will announce in 11.1. Congratulations everyone else for making it to the top 10, and as a prize, you all get flamethrowers! You might be wondering what they do. Well, you can use them on a contestant to burn an item of your choice that's in their inventory, which will permanently get rid of the item. How fun! Try not to burn each other. War Bunny's RNG response was the most controversial this round. I personally liked it a lot. Tyranar's response about feeling mature but not acting on it was the least controversial. Now it's time for really fun stats. I've introduced an upgrade to the letter tab to include how close to the last letter each letter was in a percentage, and bam! We can see Dynex's letters were the closest to the end, and Sid was the closest alive contestant. Christian was closest to the beginning, and Molub is the closest alive contestant to the beginning. Clorox Steve had the most inconsistent letter placement, War Bunny had the most inconsistent out of everyone alive. I'm gonna say that Charcoal had the most consistent letter placement, and Green Bean was the most consistent out of everyone alive. That was fun. Did you know that Fonda has become the least controversial contestant, and Chainchomp Brayden has become the champion item hoarder and has gotten 19 items in total, while Mousehock 9 has been poor. Molub has now used the most items, and lastly, Tyranar has still been picky with touching their items. You guys suddenly have the power to swap bodies with anyone in the universe, but you have 1 week to use it. What do you do with this power? You can use it to make your life better, make the world better, do something funny, or hurt someone else. Basically anything you want. Try to be super ultra creative with it, and respond by January 20th, 4 p.m. CST. See you next time. Bye!